serious enough. I will use that term so that you will understand. For a police that is supposed to protect will engage in kidnapping, enslaving a young lady, spearheaded by Abakari, and then she will be put into work. That is classic case of slavery, carried out by the police. What is the relationship between questioning somebody, then commandeering that person to start cooking? That is slavery, and it cannot be left lying down like that without challenge. They deserve to be sued for kidnapping and enslavement, and that lawsuit should not be filed in the zoo. It should be filed internationally to expose these people. And let me go further with it. My proceeds, part of 280,000 collected by IRT to free my daughter, yam hawking mom of lady in detention Punch, right there by Punch newspaper. The lady Okoli was kidnapped by the police, pretending that they are looking for her boyfriend. This is a very serious crime being committed. Why is it that Nigeria engages in kidnapping? Everywhere you go, they are kidnapping. Why? It is very serious. They need to be sued. And if you don't do that, then something is wrong. The lady, the mother of that lady, is suffering, and we can't keep watching them do all those atrocities, carry them out. And what are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? It is not a very good news to hear. It is a shameful act. Very, very shameful. And we just watch. We can't, as a matter of fact, the way it pains me is that the issue of IPOB. Why is it that it is only in the eye of the government that we are criminals, but those that are real criminals are the ones kidnapping you? And our people are keeping quiet. I would say you are keeping quiet. Because but not for what IPOB is doing, you wouldn't be there. And my pride, I can say my happiness is the result of the sit-at-home call. The way people responded, they know, now they understand that we've been saying the truth all along. Now they understand why our leader has been renditioned. Now they understand that these people They're not your friends. For a young lady to be walking around, you go and kidnap her, enslave her. A police establishment kidnapping and enslaving people. You see the magnitude of their crime. Then you look at the lawmaking body. Why are they not reacting? Why are they so mute? Why are they so quiet? Role reversal, can you do that to them? No. That shows you the weakness of the South. And we look at these things, we comfort ourselves, say we are working for one Nigeria, towards one Nigeria, trying to restore one Nigeria. For over 100 years, you've not been able to. We continue to fool ourselves. And here is this one. Fulani herdsmen chase farmers away, seize farm for grazing, uproot cassava, yams to feed cattle in Okwane, local government area of Delta State. The same terrorist, Fulani herdsmen. Why haven't the police seized their women to go and cook and serve them and then take them to Abuja? Do you see the difference? Can our people see the atrocities they are committing on us? And some people will have the guts to criticize our leader. Our people can have the guts to talk about one Nigeria. Fulani herdsmen chase farmers away, seize farm for grazing, uproot cassava, yams to feed cattle in Okwane, local government area, Delta State. What is the size of Delta State? Very small. As compared to the massive land they have in Daura. I'm not even talking about Bruno. Each of those areas have just Bruno alone. You can see that their landmass is the size of Delta. Greater, not equal, not less than, greater than. But you're still chasing them for cattle grazing. The grazing of cattle is more important than your life. Open your eyes. It is a result that has been called. And when they chase you, where are you going? When they chase you away, where will you be running to? And you have people just pitying themselves, acting like they don't know what is happening. What else do you want to know? What else do you want to know? It is a serious offense to kidnap people. When the establishment engages in kidnapping and then they get ransom, what do you want ordinary kidnappers to do? Now you can see it is a ring of administrative kidnapping. And people of you spawn down mosque as gunmen kill vigilante leader in Delta. Jedo communities in the local government area of Delta State today chased Muslim worshippers as well as Sasa indigenous and burned down a mosque in protest As government shot dead the community's vigilante chairman, George Akiru, aka Skosko. The youth accused Hausa indigents and Muslims as Fulani, the mastermind of the dastardly act. Killing of the vigilante chairman has caused serious tension within the area as the youths have vowed to avenge the death of the deceased. Killing and killing. I don't know when that will stop. I don't know when they will live like human beings and not animals. The difference between an animal and a human being is your ability to coexist. Your ability to coexist. But that is not happening. I don't see that happening. Because what they engage in is crime against humanity. But when it happens, we look. We continue to look. And look at what is happening in Afghanistan. We have brought your attention to this. We have tried to make you aware of what is happening in Afghanistan. It is what is going to happen in Biafra land. Are we prepared for it? I think the most foolish thing you can ever put in your brain is that it will not happen. It is happening. And let me tell you ahead of time that all these things they have been doing is based on the assistance they are going to get from Afghanistan. Did you know that? The Muslim world are getting ready to seize the South. Believe it or not, they are showing you. Look at every part of Biafra land. There is security issue caused by the government, caused by the Fulani herdsmen, caused by the bandit, caused by the police, caused by the soldiers. Why are they doing it? Why the insecurity? Why is it arising? If IPOB's activity is to tell you to give them referendum so that they can live in peace, why is that a crime? Have you ever thought about it? And then you have the cattle herdsmen, you have the bandits, you have the Boko Haram, ravaging and kidnapping. What happened in Abia yesterday? And then another one happened in Imo. Where was Zosadema? Did any of these governors condemn these activities? No, they did not. They don't care. They don't give a hoot. Even if they kill you, tough luck. That's the only message they are forwarding to you. They are governors. You're paying them. They are being paid with your resource money. And after that, they don't give a hoot. Fulani can drag you out of your house. They don't give a damn. But they are the ones coming to tell you, get ready to vote. And then the youth will say, my governor, my governor. And then he will ask you, have you smoked wee-wee? Have you smoked wee-wee yet? They want to destroy you. They catch you, they implant a wee-wee in your possession, and they say it's you. They have been doing this for a very long period of time. They conspire to plant evidence when they commit crime and when they want to commit crime. They plant evidence. Oh, don't you see that we came from your house? Did you see when we pulled it out? Did you see it? And we act as if all is well with us. Likewise, those celebrating, talking about their tradition, those traditions will be no more. They will be a thing of the past. Because with their Muslim policy, they are going to destroy you and destroy your culture. And your identity will be a thing of the past. Believe it or not. So the women will be here anytime from now, and I simply narrowed my topic. Tomorrow is now waiting to happen. It's broken English. If you're not fluent in broken English, then speak your dialect. If you don't know your dialect, go to school. Go and learn your dialect. Go and find out where you come from. Learn your roots. Learn who you are. If a Chinaman can learn Igbo, I don't know why an Igbo person cannot learn Igbo, even if you were born in Golden House. We have some culprits that can't even teach their children their language. And they'll be glad to tell you, my child doesn't speak Igbo. You don't speak your dialect, you don't speak your language, but you're comfortable, even though you cannot speak the English. You're telling your son, you're denying your son, you're denying your child of her or his identity. What a crime. It's only in Biafra land. Other people call their children's name their ancestral, original name. Show them their tradition. Put them on the spot. This is who you are. This is who you are. But sometimes we overplay our foolishness. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Mazi. We're glad to be here.
I know. Good for
my sisters who have joined Mazi this morning. Good morning, Mazi. Good morning, my sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you, fellow Biafrans, great Biafrans.
I'm muting myself out. Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Lovers of freedom, freedom fighters everywhere, listeners of Radio Biafra and the IPOB worldwide, a great IPOB worldwide family. My name is Dr. Tina Eberichuku. I am a Biafra, you know from where? That province that shakes the zoo. We're very happy to be here again this morning with you. With one voice, we have come to encourage you to remain formidable like you always said. We welcome you to our Women's Radio program this wonderful Saturday morning. It is wonderful because we are alive. We continue the struggle, like my sister always says. We continue in this struggle. And now we are not only struggling to restore Biafra, we are also struggling so that our energy children, His Excellency, Mazi Nnamdi KANU, will be released from the DSS dungeon as quickly as possible. And I hear this from the voice of our HOD, and it makes me have more hope. When I listened to his broadcast yesterday, Mazi, it gives us hope that yes, the release of Mazi Nnamdi KANU be around the corner and might be coming as soon as we have not even anticipated. So because of that, we have hope. Welcome to our program this morning. And I also want to let you know that this program is, of course, a Mazi platform. A Mazi platform is from Radio Biafra, which emanates from Radio Biafra London. And remember that Radio Biafra is the brainchild of Mazi Nnamdi. He is the leader of Radio Biafra. He is the founder of Radio Biafra, as well as Biafra Television. We thank you, Mazi. We thank you, all of our leaders. We thank you, all the broadcasters. We thank you, all the coordinators who are working, swimming in the same direction with the business of our leader. Because together we are unbreakable. So we appreciate all the services that every one of you render to make sure that Biafra is restored. I have with me this morning my sisters who will introduce themselves, and then we will pray. We'll announce our theme and take some topics of discussion. Discuss those with you and continue to encourage you while we're on the air. And even when we're off the air, remember Biafrans, we're praying for you. We, the Biafran women worldwide, are praying for the restoration of Biafra. And we, the Biafran women on this radio platform, we pray for you so that we can restore Biafra at last. I will let Sister KANU to introduce herself, and then we'll go down the line and we'll pray and get started. Sister KANU.
My fellow Biafrans, IPOB worldwide, friends of Biafrans, lovers of freedom, and listeners of the University of Radio Biafra, to all of you I said welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, according to your time zone. May Chukwu Skadi and Happy bless all of us as we gathered again here today. As I normally say, one day at a time for this struggle, and we will finally reach to our destination. My name is KANU. I am from Owerri province of our great nation, Biafra. It is always my pleasure to welcome you on this day for women program. Today is August 21, 2020. Thank you for joining us.
Sister Cecilia.
Good morning, fellow Biafrans, wonderful Biafrans, great Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone. We come to you again to have a wonderful time with you, just to sit and interact, to enjoy your presence. You have been wonderful, you have been great, you've stood in the gap. We just want to say thank you very much. And as we come to you this morning, we just want you to listen. And we pray that our words will fall on fertile ground. Our words will fall on fertile ears. And you will use even this word that we share this morning to move forward, to help yourself, to help your family. We appreciate you. My name is Cecilia, and I come from Umuahia. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cecilia. And I am very privileged this morning to welcome Sister Victoria back to the program. Sister Victoria, go ahead and introduce yourself and say a few words.
Good morning, fellow Biafrans. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovers of freedom and freedom fighters all over the world. I am so glad to be back. after some brief illness. The Lord has restored me, and I know that the God of Biafra will restore Biafra. That is why we are here. That is why we keep talking. When we wake up, when we sleep, we are presenting Biafra before God. And we know, just like our leader said, that Biafra is a miracle. It will come not only by our effort, but God will make a name for himself in Biafra land. Therefore, sit tight wherever you are. And I want to tell you one thing as we start. Please, let us be under a leader. Let us allow people to break us up. Let us allow the politicians to break us up. Let us allow evil ideas to break us up. We are Biafrans. We are nearer our destination than ever before. Come closer, sit with us, listen, and be ready to apply, even as we are applying wherever we are. My name is Victoria Abumwafongwa. Let's enjoy the ride. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister, and welcome back. We're very, very happy to have you back. Because, like you said, God restores us, and God will certainly restore Biafra. Thank you very much. And today, we would like Sister Kunu to please lead us in prayer, a short prayer, and then we will jump in.
Okay, let us pray. Almighty and ever living God, we have come again today in your presence. You who say, where two or three or more are united, that you are in our midst. I strongly believe that you are with us this morning. I thank you for your blessings, your protection, your guidance. All you have been doing for our life. All you have been doing for this struggle. The protection given to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi KANU, his family, children, the small ones, brothers and sisters. Into your hand we command the spirit of our leader this morning. Into your hand we command all Biafrans, all IPOB worldwide, IPOB leadership, all those working assiduously to make sure that this struggle is completed successfully. Bless all of them wherever they are. Bless my leader wherever he is. I just continue to lead those in the right way. Please stop any distraction in our midst. Please guide us, because without you being the Almighty Father, we cannot do anything. No matter what anybody say, you don't have power if you don't trust in the Chukwu Kabiam. God, I ask you to bless us, bless our days, that everything we do and talk in your name will be a change of life in each of us. For this I pray.
Thank you very, very much. Our theme this morning is one voice, one purpose. We will speak with one voice, and we will do that one purpose. Everything to move us to the restoration of Biafra. That's what we come to do. That is our mission in life. That is our destiny. And we must work as hard as we can and as fast as we can to restore Biafra as quickly as we can come. Because we have been shackled for too long. And we want to loosen the bonds of that shackle. Because before we came on the air this morning, Mazi was speaking about the kidnapping, the bonds, the imprisonment, the kidnapping, the subjection to poverty, the subjection to humiliation that our people go through on a daily basis men, women, children go through on a daily basis because we are in one Nigeria. We are praying to Almighty God to loosen the bonds of slavery around our ankles and around our hands so that we can walk free like He created us. One voice, one purpose. So our first topic to add to this theme this morning is, why should we continue to work together for the restoration of Biafra? Why should it distract us at this point be called to order? And why must we continue evangelism of all Biafrans and friends of Biafra so that we will continue to move together towards that restoration? I would like Mr. Cecilia to begin, and then we'll call on the next sister. Thank you, Sister.
Thank you very much, my sister. It's so important. Biafra, we are not just one tribe, one village, one community. We have so many of us. And under that one umbrella, we are Biafrans. We are one family. We are a group of people that Africa can count on. When you look at a big orchestra, you find out that there are many parts to that orchestra. You have the treble, you have the alto, you have the tenor bass, you have the bass singers. They all synchronize everything into one. And when you listen to them, you hear a beautiful melody. I want you to picture this in your mind. We all can sing the same song. We can come with our differences in our languages, in our features, in everything we do. We bring it together so that we will form a symphony, so that we will form a choir, so that we will all work together. Our people, the Igbo people, say there is power in working together. We need to come together. We need to work together. The enemy is so scared of unity. The enemy is so scared of us being together. This is why they come with divisive ideas. They come, they tell you, oh, you are not Igbo, you are not Biafra, you are so people. You are this other group of people. You are. And when they give all their insinuations, people start saying, I am not Biafra, I am not Igbo. You see, when you look at the things going on now, you see that your problem has never been the Igbo man. Instead, Igbo man comes in to bring progress, to bring life, to bring direction, to bring blessings. Your problem has never been the Igbo man. If you had been saying your problem is the Igbo man, now you know where your problem comes from. It's from the Fulani and not from the Igbo. So my beloved people, you may wonder again, what is the big deal about this Biafra? I'm telling you, Biafra is a big deal indeed. Remember, Biafra is not just like any other African country. This is why we are being persecuted. This is why it's like all of them are standing against us so that we do not stand, because they know when Biafra comes. When Biafra comes, Africa's eyes will be open. Everybody's eyes will be open. Things will move forward. Biafra will bring the light. Biafra will bring the direction. Biafra will help every other marginalized people, both in that contraction and in Africa. Biafra has the strategy. Actually, Biafra is the strategy. Biafra is the place. Biafra is a wonderful land, a land filled with milk and honey. God has promised us that land. Biafra is a land where everybody with a talent will have a way of expressing his or her gift. Biafra is the land where you have security, where your children will rise up in the morning. They will not rise up in fear. They will go to school and they will come back safely. Biafra is the place where progress will be, not a land where cows steal everywhere. Biafra is a land of freedom, a land of blessing, a land of direction, a land of many, many, many blessings for your generation and your generation unborn. This is why we all need to come together. We all need to come together. Despite your language, despite your creed, despite your faith, despite what part you come from, whatever it is, how tall you are, how short you are, how wonderful you are, how formidable you are, Biafra is for you. Come from every side. Come, let us all work together. Come, let us all put our talent together. Come, let us all do this thing so that Biafra will be restored. I know there are people going around now with maybe $20 or 20 naira, 200, 2,000 naira, giving women so that they can buy them over. Women, please, do not let anybody buy you over. No matter how difficult things are, no matter how difficult things are, I'm begging you. Because what you receive now is the money for death. But when you get into Biafra, you will get the money for life. You will get the money that will feed you. You will get the money that will feed your children. You will live and you will smile and you will be happy. You will forget all these years of suffering. Because Biafra is our promised land. Whatever they give you, whatever the enticement is, whatever, the politicians are going around now looking for people to give 20 naira. They're even that 200 or 2,000 will not even buy you a loaf of bread. Have you ever thought of that? They give you that 2,000, that money and Ishaqua. What can it buy for you? Our money that money in Nigeria has been so devalued that the 2,000 naira, 4,000, 5,000 naira cents will not even buy you a loaf of bread. Do not sell your future. Do not sell your bright future just for a piece of bread. Do not. In the Bible when we talk about Esau, how Esau sold his birthright. How he sold his birthright. He was supposed to be the first son just because of a pot of soup. He said he was hungry. Don't let hungry deceive you, my dear. Don't let hungry take away your birthright. Don't let hungry get you from the journey we are going into Biafra. Because that land, I want you to picture it in your head. That land is a land flowing with milk and honey. A land with natural resources. A land with oil. A land with beauty. A land where the sun never sets. A land where the rain will never fall. A land where everything will be orchestrated in such a way that the people in that land will smile. They will not even have need to look back from whence they came. It is important, my dear people. Do not let any politician, do not let any saboteur, do not let any fool and person, do not let them deceive you. Do not even let your own family members. Don't follow them. Don't go with them. Son, I'm going to go yesterday. I'm going to go today. Okay, boogie, they have tenacity. They've been suffering and smiling. But what we are going to, it's going to be a different thing. Do not condescend for any small change. Do not condescend to the saboteurs. Do not condescend to the Fulani people. And this even brings do not even condescend to sell your land to the Fulani people. No matter how much they give you. No matter how much they give you. Please do not sell your land. Because when we get into Biafra, we will need every piece of land that we have. Your children, your male children in your family, they will need that land. They will need the land. You know, in our place, that every male child is supposed to have a piece of land, a piece of the family land. Do not sell the land. No matter how much they give you, do not sell the land. So my people, I want you to remember one thing, that we have a destination. We are closer to our destination than when we first started. Do not let any politician, I mean politicians, and I don't know, just my beloved people, that election is not even going to go. Do not let anybody buy you over. Do not let, no matter what they give you. Do not let any person divide you. Do not let any evil ideology, any evil ideology
going to open your market where nobody's going to buy anything. The power belongs to you. That is one voice. That is one power. But how can we maintain it? How can we keep it going? There's one thing that we can do. Again, just like in our language, asụsụ ngwa asị ọkpara mbụrụ ntị ntị nyekwa ya ugwu ahụ ndị ure. Ọkpara mbụrụ ntị ntị nye ya ugwu ahụ. Whether DOS are getting it right or they are not getting it right. Who are we supposed to follow? There are too many voices. There are too many people speaking. Those who cannot speak in the presence of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi, are talking. Those who have no point but to destroy, they are out there. If we begin to follow A, B, C, D, our struggle is messed up. Did you forget? Our leader said we are formidable. Where is our formidability? If we begin to look at all the people who are making merchandise of Biafra struggle, the people who all they want to do is all about money. Just to collect the money, take the money. Money. Our people, for how long? For how long shall we allow money to rule us? Our leader has been a teacher. He has taught us so that we begin to discern from the voice of evil men and women who have entered into the struggle. They can be IPOB members. They can be in the leadership position. They can be ordinary people. Their voices you understand. By the time you listen to it, you ask questions. Let us follow one leader. Let us follow one command. Let us give them the benefit of doubt. At the same time, we use our senses. At the same time, we look at our environment. It is very, very important for our struggle. Can we look at our counterparts, the Amazonians? All of them are following one voice. They are making their desires known. If A comes to say this and everybody follows, half of the people follow, B comes, one quarter of the people follow, B comes, we cannot make it. Oh my God, Biafra is at a level right now. The enemy is planning hard. But I know that God has given us the strength that we need. We may not have all the weapons that we need, but God is there to fight the battle for us. But we have to stand still. We have to work together. We have to make sure that those distractors that are working for the zoo that they are satisfied, we are not going to listen to them. And it depends on you and it depends on me. This is what we are talking about. And those of you that are leaders, this is the time for you to stand. This is time for you to show that you have been in Mazi Nnamdi's KANU school. This is time for you to go and, if you have forgotten, recall and play his videos and play his voice and see the strength that is in it. It's a time for leaders to, if you know you don't know what you're doing, you know it, that you are not playing by the rules. Can you step aside and allow another leader who has the message to stand in the gap? We are between the rock and the thing right now. We are just in between. And this is not a time that leaders should be confused. that the people should follow means there is a strong voice. Just like the voice of Nnamdi KANU. It may not be that strong, but let it be steady. A steady voice. That is what Biafra needs. And when there's that steady voice that is giving direction, everybody should follow. Let us work together. Leaders, stay together at their problems. Begin to solve it. Call the people who are agitated in different directions. Call them to order. Bring them together. Do we have lawyers in Biafra land? Do we have men and women of wisdom who can discern things? Who can put things together? Do we have them? Yeah, they. Make yourself known. All the agitation going on in Biafra can be settled without us bringing our dirty linens outside. So that people will look at them, they say they are formidable. Where is their formidability? That is a shame on us. Leaders, call the people who agitated. When we get them together, all of us begin to sing songs. It's going to be a wonderful melody, just like our sister said previously. It's going to give us that melody because the leaders are right there doing what is right. And the people are looking up and saying, yes, they are doing it. They are following it. Nobody can take us down. But when the leaders are getting confused, the people are getting confused. Voices that are not supposed to be raised, these voices are raised. And now to every one of us, to every dear friend, we owe it to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi KANU. It is very, very important. We pray for our leaders. The Bible says, pray for all leaders. Pray. This is your job. This is my job. When I wake up in the middle of the night, I say, God, remember our leader, Mazi Nnamdi KANU. Remember our Biafran men and women. Remember the ESN, these people that have volunteered themselves. Remember IPOB. Remember, it is your duty. If you want something right, it is your duty. It is your duty to stand up and stand in the gap. Stand up, pray for these people. It is not easy to be a leader. It is not easy to make a decision. It is not easy to make the people follow. You have to help them. We have to help them. We have to stand in the gap. And we have to do it. This is for everybody. Can two work together except they agree? No. It's impossible. Two cannot work together except they agree. Therefore, inasmuch as we are expecting something much, for the Bible says, ye that much is given, much is expected. As we are expecting better leadership from the DOS and from all IPOB leaders, as we are expecting better leadership, please, it is your job and my job to pray that we will get that leadership that we want. Let not this hot fire that God has put in our hands die in our hands. Let not the danger we rejoice over us because we are divided. We are fighting about money. We are fighting about leadership. We are fighting about who says what. All the media people that are giving us false information, please do not tear Biafra down. I'm talking to you if you're a media person and you're listening. All the kangaroo media, please don't confuse the people with wrong information. All these things are the things that can tear down our struggle. Therefore, everybody, let's fall under a leader and let's believe God that the leaders are giving us the right information. We cannot just be doubting it because doubter cannot make a progress. Let's fall under a leader. Leaders, may God give you grace to stand to lead the people aright. All Biafrans, all heads are heading towards Biafra, and we shall make it no matter what the enemy wants to do. Thank you, my people.
Thank you very much, my sister. Thank you. Sister Kunle, please add your voice to this. This is a very important question.
Yes,
we work together. Yes.
All right. Thank you for this opportunity. I thank Sister Victoria so much because she has said most of my mind. I will do my best not to repeat most of the things you have already said. You know, before we started this, Dr. Tina mentioned about kidnapping and killings. It's every day. You know, that is what Nigeria knows how to perform very well. Is the shedding of the blood of the innocent people. Who will say that you are not going to restore Biafra with all these things going on? Who will dare against it for the restoration of Biafra? Please, my people, it is absolutely important that we work so hard to restore Biafra. Biafra is our only hope. No? Biafra or nothing. Our leader said it, Biafra or dead. That's where we are heading to. A lot of things happen in Nigeria. Unprovoked killings, kidnappings, attacks on innocent Biafran youth, the future of the nation. These are some of the reasons Biafra needs to be restored. Some of the reasons it has to work together so that our nation is there for us. How can Nigeria Fulani agencies continue massacring our people, massacring the innocent youth who didn't commit anything, going on their way? You just stop them, take their phone and kill them, and nobody will say anything. Nobody cares. This continues in daily basis. Kidnapping, rape, bloodshed, destruction of lives and property. You name them. You name them every day, blessed day, the same thing. Who will against the restoration of Biafra? We are tired of all this nonsense. You see, my people, Biafran people, Biafran nation, working together means unity. Staying together for one purpose, no matter what you think or what you say, no matter what you do, the defense of our homeland, Biafra, is the key at this moment. As our ancestors in those days got there, they protected and lived with Biafra land. It is the same thing that is waiting for us today to do. And how can we do this if we are not united? If we are not working together? If this person says something and this one is against that person, how can we go forward like that? No? It's very, very important that we need to work collectively. Collectively, I said, making sure that our towns and villages are protected. We have vigilante. You know why the Sun Security network cannot do it all? The work is extensive. The trouble that Nigeria terrorists and the British have put us upon. The work is much. Wherever we are in Biafra land, we have to unite more now than ever. Wherever we are in diaspora, the same thing. However, we can do it. And we can do it wherever, any corner of this world we are. Have a plan B in case of emergency. What are we going to do? In case they are coming to your house to attack you, here is the secure area. All these things need to be planned, and wait, because the enemy can arrive at any time. Listen, my people, we shouldn't allow the mayhem and confusion that occurred in the past. For instance, during Nigeria Biafran War, when Nigeria planned to kill a lot of innocent Biafrans who didn't do anything and who didn't know what happened. Nigeria did this. So we will not let this time be the past. We need to protect ourselves. All of us knows what is coming. What is coming, my dear, is very scary, as I can imagine. United we stand, brothers and sisters, and divided we fall. We want, we want to... Oh, okay. My question is, who wants to fall after all the things we have been going through? Or who wants to fall back after all the suffering influence and torture the leader. Who wanna do that? I believe this is opportunity, my dear from people, that we get together this time to work together. There's nothing important than this, working together. For me to make it brave, if you are or you are known as a distractor in the movement, stop right now and think. Your words and action may be a huge distraction within the struggle. It may be a huge damage within the struggle or turn back of the struggle. Please, whomever you are, if you're one of these, stop messing up what is already done. Whatever you have within you, as you created your problem, so you solve it privately. You have to solve it privately. Don't bring it in us. No matter what happens, we go with the DOS. That's the leaders. Our leaders are there now. We depend on them and believe that they are going to bring us the good news. What is right? The decision from them we take. But as my sister said, I'm not cursing anybody, but we have to be very serious on what we are doing. The condition we are now, if we waste a lot of time, we are not going to do anything. We're going to be very, very careful on what we do. IPOB has had it all. Biafra has had it all. In fact, security network have no time for this nonsense. They don't have the time. It bites you, all of you, wherever you are, to join this struggle. Because the Biafra, many people have died for, is for all of us. It's not for only them or the few that have struggled to restore our great nation, Biafra. Thank you.